The surface fishing has got to be the best kind of carp fishing you can do. For me, it's definitely my favourite. There's nothing better than actually watching a fish come up, engulf a hook bait, and then it's just that strike and the whole water just erupts and yeah, you're into a fish. There's nothing quite like it. So there's different types of surface fishing. You've got your more conventional methods such as walking around with a single rod, free lining a piece of bread or a mixer, sort of trying to target individual fish that are laying up in amongst the weed maybe. Or you've got the floater rotor style, definitely my preferred way. Going with a mate or a couple of mates, getting on the dot spot, getting a load of mixers and risers out there, getting the fish competing, getting double takes, just complete carnage. But yeah, the best kind of carp fishing carnage there is. One of the questions I get asked an awful lot is sort of people get confused on how they actually surface fish. What setup do they need? Do they need this size bolt machine? Do they need this type of hook link? What size hook do they use? But to be fair, I never really changed my float fishing setup approach. It's the same all the way throughout the year and it could not be simpler to tie, and I'll show you how to do that now. Ideally, you want to be using a mainline or a mono with sort of an element of buoyancy to it. I always opt to use the Zig Flow in the 10 £, and thread the line through the stem of the bolt machine, coming out of the fat end of the bolt machine. The bolt machine comes supplied with a small little plastic grommet. I just thread the main line through the grommet and then tie it to a size 8 quick change uni swivel. I then pull the swivel into the grommet and then the grommet into the bolt machine, and that's the bolt machine setup complete. I then, to tie the hook link, take around 6 to 7 feet of Zig Flow in 10 £, and tie a small loop in the end to create a hair. Thread on a 12mm Scopex squid pop-up and secure it in place with a hair stop. I then whip that onto a size 10 or 12 floater claw, around about 8 or 9 turns, and then cover that all up with a small piece of 1mm silicone tubing. I then set my floater hook link 4 to 5 feet in length, and at the opposing end create a figure of 8 loop and slide on an anti-tangle sleeve. I then attach the figure of 8 loop to a quick change swivel, thread over the anti-tangle sleeve, and you're ready to go. So there you go, that really is how simple it is to tie my bolt machine surface setup. Grab yourself a bag of slicker floaters and riser pellets, get down to the lake with your mates, get on the dot spot and have a great time floater rotoring.